What's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? This is Oliver Fay. This is Soliloquy, where I basically just rant about a topic on being sober. So I think this week I'm going to talk about finances, and I think this is probably one thing that is very hit close to home for a lot of people because obviously alcohol is extremely expensive. I know for my friends in Canada, I've heard that the prices of alcohol are just insane now. But yeah, I just want to get into pretty much just how kind of reckless I used to be with spending when I was. It wasn't even necessarily like the money that I would spend on alcohol, which is also pretty expensive, but it would be the money that I would spend afterwards and just the overall mindset that you would have when you're just when you have no budget or anything in that nature to kind of structure the way that you're spending. Like if for me, like I didn't have any type of budget just because it almost made me feel like there was no point of even setting up a budget because I was just spending so much on alcohol when I'd go out with my friends. And so the thing is like, first of all, you'd spend money on the drinks themselves, right? Your pregame or whatever, and then you would, if you went to the club, you would then spend more money because you would spend it on like Ubers or whatever, and then when you get to the club, I remember just it was crazy. Like I literally just would not care at all, like how much money I was spending there. I would even buy people drinks. I had no, and at this point, like I was just a student, and like I had no business buying anyone drinks or even myself, honestly. So it was crazy. Like there's a switch in my head that would just, that money that I had, it was going like I had no forethought for tomorrow or the next week or it was just it was really bad. And oh man, I'm sure you guys have had this before. You go out with your boys or your girls, and you're just you spend crazy amount. You don't even know because you black out or something, and then you look at your bank account statement, or you don't even want to. There's two things where you don't even want to look at your bank account statement because it just drops so much. There was one time that like I thought my car was stolen because it was just like, how am I losing so much money? Hundreds of dollars, and no, that was just me. That was just me drunk, spending an insane amount of money. And I remember always talking to people like in Vegas and stuff, and they're like, "Oh man, in Vegas, just the thousands just roll out of your bank account." And it's true. Like when you're drinking, it's not even like when you're actually just buying alcohol. It's like buying random other things. It's buying food, it's just like you just start spending money on everything. Like you don't even realize it. And that's where like I want to get to the crux of like how much spending. Like if you guys are not keeping track of how much money you're spending, like I didn't, and the only reason I know now is because I don't drink anymore. So sometimes I go like a few weeks and my bank account doesn't even barely move, and I'm like, at first when I first stopped drinking, I was like, is there like a glitch or something? Like what's going on? Like why isn't my bank account going down like it normally would? And yeah, that's from going out, and that's from going like doing everything you do when you're drinking. You spend an insane amount of money, and I think it's really important that we understand like how much money like is actually going towards that. And I definitely like implore you to try and keep track of that, or even at least go through your statements like for the last few months, because if you're drinking now, and just actually add it all up, and like add up all the things that you do around the drinking as well. Like that is so important because this would be probably one of the like number one things I've noticed at the very beginning, and just how reckless you can be. Like, you know, you don't even want to. The thing is, when you're drinking, like sometimes you don't even want to know. You know, like I didn't even want to know how much I was spending on alcohol. Like over the years, like whenever I started when I was like 14 until I was 27, and oh my god, I can't even imagine how much money I spent. I mean, to say like thousands would be totally, yeah, it'd be way more than that. Over 10,000 for sure, I'm sure. Probably is a disgusting amount, and a lot of it's when you're going out. So that's. I used to carry a flask on me a lot too. That would save me some money. But I think looking at your finances, and if you feel like you can just never save any money, oh my god, this quitting drinking, oh my gosh, it's a complete game changer, because then it forces you, then you actually become a little bit motivated to get your finances in order, and then you can be like, okay, how can I actually structure it? Because then you don't see your money just like disappearing all the time. Like then you feel like you actually have some control over it. So yeah, I would. This is a pretty important thing to get under control. So what I want you guys to do in the next, say in the next month. I know right now because of COVID, I feel like these numbers are not even going to be too accurate, because like we can't really even go out. But if you probably even noticed the difference from when COVID started and now. I'm sure you're doing a lot more consumption of alcohol in the home, obviously since we can't go out. But I'm sure you even noticed, like, since you didn't go out, you've been saving a lot on the actual alcohol itself, going to the bars, but like even the Ubers and eating out after, like that's huge too. Like going out and eating afterwards, that's a massive. That not only is that not good for your bank account, but that's also not too good for your health, especially if you're trying to reduce calories. Eating another meal at 2 a.m. That's the complete opposite of time restricted eating. So. That's a whole nother story. But I would definitely encourage you to look at your statements. Calculate all the money that you're spending in and around when you're drinking. I just think that it's kind of mind blowing. I'm sure it sounds pretty obvious, but if you're just a casual drinker, you might not be aware of how much money you're actually spending, and it's an obscene amount, honestly. And I felt like I wasn't, I would definitely go out, but sometimes I would only go out once a week, and it still adds up a lot. So yeah, this is just like a little bit of a some food for thought, honestly, just to let you know how impactful this has been for me, and just how I look at money now is just completely different. And I'm going to be the first to say that I was really bad with money. I mean, I felt like I never really budgeted or did any type of financial type of education when I was younger. So I think that this was the biggest, shine the biggest light on how I can take control of my finances, because now I had a reason, and all of this extra money starts showing up because I wasn't using it in other areas. So yeah, guys, this is another episode of Soliloquy. If you want to check out my other videos, I started a whole series, so maybe every week I'm going to try to do this. If you want to look at my really long explanation on why I got sober, I'll put all those links in the description here. So thanks a lot. And if you like this type of content, you can share it with your friends. You can like it. You can comment. All of that stuff is good for the YouTube's algorithm. But this is just kind of for myself, as you know, to document this whole journey. But if you think it can help other people, I would definitely encourage you to share it. So, have a great day.